When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Time to save the city.
Well, I guess we had to resolve Harvey really quick.
Yeah.
So we can focus on our new villain.
This lady Gotham person.
Yeah. Our
Your usual tea and
original
the entire
villain,
pantry,
yes.
I'm afraid, didn't survive the fire. This is from my own personal supply.
Thanks, Alfred.
I love the fact that Alfred has like a secret stash of tea.
Mm-hmm.
We're not the only ones that took a hit while Mayor Dent was in power.
Well, at least you've ensured Harvey won't be hurting anyone else.
Touchy.
Yeah.
A bit too soon.
Bruce, these last few weeks, I worry about the toll they've taken on you.
What would make you think
Facing
that?
off against Harvey and Oswald in a matter of days. Not just the physical toll. Those were men you once trusted, and after finding out what you did about your father, people must seem a great disappointment to you. Always letting you down, even those whom you admire.
Not all people.
I kind of figured they were fishing
You've
for
never disappointed me, Alfred.
an
Right.
Alfred bonding moment, which just makes me think they're gonna kill him. But
Everything that happened, I could have stopped it.
No.
If I'd done something.
No.
all those
you're
years.
like 83,000 years old.
This is my fault.
There's literally nothing you could have done. You
Right.
could have
They probably would have killed him.
you could have stashed some
But if
food
only I
in
had
this
the
private
guts to
stash.
do
You
it.
asshole.
Your mother.
This tea is good, Alfred. I pay you too much.
put an end to his
Look forward to a
crimes.
pay cut in your
If
next.
I'd helped her,
Oh.
if I'd stopped Thomas, none of these horrors would have occurred. Lady Arkham, Oswald.
I don't blame you for what happened, Alfred.
It's actually
You did the best you could in an impossible situation.
it's too hard to be able to discern that that was actually your doing.
I
Oh, best friends.
thank you, Bruce.
You might be proximately responsible,
work isn't
or you might have had some proximate cause, but like
Right, but like
literally,
ultimately it was
no.
not your fault,
No,
and
it
like there was
not.
nothing you could have done.
Being involved is not the same as being
Mayor Dent
responsible.
Yeah.
Oswald, she's the only remaining piece.
We need to figure out her next move.
Which I guess is
The only
the
thing
lesson
we do
here,
know
right?
is that
That
she moved on
Bruce
from her
needs
plan
to,
to poison
like, he
the
preaches that, but he can't
Penguin
take that
gone and my
himself.
CEO
Yeah.
access restored, and finally log into Wayne Enterprises and see exactly what Oswald was doing during his time in charge. If I cross-reference that with all the data we have on Vicky Vale, we might be able to figure out the Children of Arkham's next move.
So all that means drag the thing to the thing and push the button. Dozens fear dead and massive police offensive. Mayor Dent seizes Wayne Estates for some way, somehow.
Wayne Enterprises got arrested.
Commissioner murdered.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
Look at all our people.
yeah, this is just bios on everybody. I think this was in the previous episodes too. I think we could always technically review that.
Yeah.
What's the top right one? Oh, Lady Arkenfell.
Your administrative access to Wayne Enterprises should have been reinstated by now, along with your title of CEO.
Let's see what Oswald was doing while he sat in my chair.
Master Cobblepot's sense of humor.
So stupid.
Even Bruce is like, oh, Christ.
God. He hired some intern to make little penguin PNGs for his folders. Look at the copy paste he put Cobblepot over Wayne.
Cobblepot.
God. So I guess the company just forgot about Bruce being involved with his dad's drug dealings and all that stuff. Because now, oh, you're the CEO now.
Right.
Different than the back door into the Wayne network that he uncovered.
That's not. Unless. Hold on.
Oh, secret file.
Where did that come from?
What do we have here?
What did he do to make it?
Look at these schematics. Every building in Gotham with the Wayne Tech security system can be accessed from here and remotely controlled. If Oswald was the brawn, Vicky is the brains. So let's check her file.
Oswald was the brawn.
I was just gonna say, like,
Oswald's access for.
Okay.
Doesn't Lady Arkham have the army
Yes.
of people?
Yes. I feel like she's the brains and the brawn.
Yeah,
He was the pawn.
yeah.
Looks like he was using his new legal control of Carmine Falcone's assets and likeness to brand the place. Like it's some kind of tourist attraction.
Sure.
He was going to call it
Falcone Island. We need to figure out
What a
what
terrible
it
name.
Yeah.
I would have called it something else.
Oswald certainly wasn't very frugal with my money.
You have a few yachts to return, it appears.
Also explains how the children of Arkham had a seemingly endless supply of guns. Oswald was using Wayne money to arm them.
Of course.
Oswald altered several public records using the Wayne network.
You can just do that.
I guess.
I know you can view
Oswald
public
manipulated my
records,
records
but
as well.
I didn't know you could alter
It would
them.
appear your degree was in sociology.
And my medical records.
There are some, well, colourful diseases.
He's like, ha ha ha, I gave Bruce all the STDs, ha ha ha.
No surprise here that Oswald wiped away any trace of his criminal records.
Well, yeah.
His background is completely fabricated.
He was enrolled at Cambridge. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Calm down, Alfred. I'm sure the board realizes by now that they were fooled.
I would hope so.
All mention of her birth name, Victoria Arkham, is completely gone.
Wait. What's this?
Well, of course, yeah. Like,
Also
there's a
erased
reason
something
why
from
no
Vicky's
one
insert at the
suspected her.
Gazette. I can't tell what was removed from here, but Wayne Tech leaves a trace when it alters data. One the Bat computer can decode.
What is it Miss Vale wanted to hide?
I know who Batman is.
Their babble reminds me, honestly, of Adam West Batman episodes.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, it left a spectral
A little
trace. The Bat computer can't decode. They may as well just be running a thin piece of paper
Right.
through a machine that bubbles, and then it like prints out a little, like a big long sheet.
Yes,
They
oh my
may
gosh.
they may as well. It's the same.
I'm gonna
jargon.
pee really fast.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm here talking to myself. That's chaos. So now we can check Lady Arkham's stuff. Beep boop beep.
Vicky Vale, mid-30s, reported for the Gotham Gazette, and not in the public record. Her true name, Victoria Arkham.
To think she was here, in the manor. She gave nothing away of her true nature then.
Vicky embraced this identity to follow through on her twisted crusade.
Her mask inspires fear. Not unlike Batman.
Thank you.
A little different,
I just need to find her.
in my opinion.
The allegory was not lost on me, but thank you for highlighting it.
Right.
Arkham. Their symbol dates back much farther than their terrorist activity. They formed to get justice for those wronged at Arkham Asylum. But the message fell on deaf ears. Until they found a leader Gotham couldn't ignore. The Gazette's records of the articles written by Vicky Vale. This record isn't complete.
You're right. There are notable gaps between entries, but yet it doesn't seem she ever left the Gazette's employ. So what was she doing?
Writing other stories.
Right.
This record wouldn't be easy to alter. Seeing what Oswald was up to could give
There
us
are
a
other
fresh
things to
perspective.
write about at the Gazette, I'm sure.
Now that we know how Oswald manipulated Vicky's records, the back computer should be able to...
Aha!
No more holes.
It's like the computer was listening and waiting for its cue.
Like, now?
Now? That's the most dramatically convenient time. Okay, there.
Mysteries.
Go, go!
That is an
Try to
expensive
figure
computer.
out who was actually sick and who was committed because of Hill, Falcone, and my father.
I mean, yeah, asylums, especially older asylums, were,
Not great.
yeah,
Mostly because it
Vicky
was just
digging
like,
deep. Gotham
Shock 'em.
City records
Did that work?
filled
Yeah,
information,
turn
shock
up the volts,
them.
shock 'em more.
conspiracy forums,
do you
all to find.
It's
like,
a list.
make
Drug
them
'em.
do drugs?
Drug
yeah.
'em.
Use Wayne
Keep
Tech
drugging 'em.
Security systems.
Do they not
It's a
feel
list
anything
of
anymore?
targets.
Great, they're
City
cured.
Hall, Arkham Asylum, GCPD headquarters, Gotham First National. It's almost every landmark in the city.
I remember,
Notice something.
what's that movie called?
Vicky wants to bypass the security at a
House on
Gotham
Haunted Hill.
landmark. But with
Where they
our
were-
man
they were
saying
running around an
no
old
access,
asylum.
She can't unlock that
That was
door
the-
remotely.
They mildly touched on it,
Her-
but they made it seem like, oh man, they mistreated the patients like it was a specific, like a rare thing.
like,
They made it seem
no.
like, oh my god, I can't believe they did that in this asylum. And now we look back on it, we're like,
Like, pretty much
it
everywhere.
was pretty much everywhere. Like, it doesn't make it good.
No,
but
not
it
good,
was
but-
not just here.
Well, he needed a better lock.
I also remember the movie, ending of that movie being stupid.
Yeah.
She stole from
The remake, not the original.
after we opened our doors to her. After all that you two...
Alfred.
Yeah, I know, Bruce, but why would she do this?
Well,
Pardon me
she's
for saying
a
so, but
cat
she is
burglar.
something of a slut.
That selfish?
She must have her reasons.
Well, I'm sure she does.
Computer visual.
Alfred's gonna call her the C word.
It's an electronic skeleton key.
Crab
With
apple.
it,
Crab
you
apple.
bypass any security system made by Wayne Tech.
That key is far too dangerous in Miss Kyle's hands, especially with Lady Arkham still at large.
Get the car ready, Alfred.
Okay, so I was mildly right, but
Let
also
Lucius know
wrong.
what's happened. I'm going to get some answers.
So
from the city.
I figured Selena would be back, but I figured she
Yeah.
would be back to deal with Harvey.
Yeah. But we dealt with Harvey.
No, Harvey's been dealt with.
Yeah.
So I guess that ain't no thing.
Nope, we're gonna go confront her because she stole.
I figure Lady Arkham will. Is she gonna get arrested or is she gonna die?
I
Is
don't
the
know.
question. I don't
Yeah.
see her being a season 2 villain. I think
No.
that'll be Joker, but like.
Damn it. Hey, Bruce. I wasn't expecting you. Thought I'd make it outside the city limits at least. Clearly my ride needs a tune-up.
If you wanted to see me, you could have just called.
The chase is so much more fun.
How much longer can we keep up the
I know
catty?
you're not here for me.
Like-
Right.
Are you?
The puns.
Yeah.
I don't blame you for wanting it back. I'm surprised you had a toy like this. No doubt Batman would use it for the good of Gotham, but the less noble options are so much more exciting. Why should I give it back? So much potential. Just imagine what I'd be able to dig my claws into.
A thief of your class doesn't need a device like that. It'd only be a crutch.
Says the man whose belt is an armory.
Selena.
Catch.
Thank you.
Test it.
I know you're just playing into my pride.
Test it. Test it now.
Right.
I don't need a crutch.
That was way too easy.
Oh, come on. Don't pretend you're not impressed. As long cons go, this one was a beauty. Getting into Wayne Tech's lab took a lot more than cracking a safe. I had to get close to people. Your friend Harvey. Poor guy just wanted to fall in love so bad. After that, it didn't take very long to get my introduction to his BFF. The great Bruce Wayne. Imagine my surprise when the rich playboy turned out to be Batman, Scourge of Gotham.
You talk a good game, but I don't buy it for a second. You're not that shallow.
You also can't see the
You really
future.
think you
Right.
know me that well?
I know that whatever this started as, that's not all it means to you now.
The only thing it means is that I'm very good at my job. I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Gotham's a house on fire, and I'm not gonna burn with it.
That
If you were
sounds
smart,
more like her.
You'd get out of here too. This town hates you. Hates your entire family.
Okay, is it my headphones again, or did the music just cut
Music definitely stopped.
out? Okay,
There's something
well,
more
thanks Telltale Games.
meaningful to those skills of yours. You don't need the money, but think of the fun.
Gotham needs me, and I won't abandon the people of this city, no matter how they feel about me.
After the way they've treated you, you've got one hell of a thick skin. You're gonna need it. It'll be good to put some distance between us. After all, look at what happened to Harvey. It'd only be a matter of time before I crossed one of your lines. Isn't that right? My copy of the Boy Scout handbook is out of date. I'm bound to break some rule.
Selena, I would never hurt you.
Bruce, that's really sweet. But it brings us to the root of our problem, doesn't it? You're upset that I'm leaving. What'd you think? That one night of sex meant we were going steady? Is that what you really thought?
Well, maybe it meant nothing to you, but what happened between us meant something to me.
Oh, Bruce. Didn't know you were the sensitive type.
Just stop the show, Selena. Stop pretending nothing matters.
Stop
Look,
at the catty
Bruce,
Joss
I
Whedon
lived
dialogue.
this life in my head. It wasn't terrible. But you were just another job. A more intriguing job than I was expecting. But still a job. And that job's done. I'm done with you.
Liar.
It's not complicated.
Liar.
I'm not a good person. I'm certainly no hero, and I don't want to be. I'm a thief. That's all I am. I told you that from the start. I never pretended to be anything else.
Stop. It's not true. I know there's more to you than that. You're just afraid to admit it.
You'd like it if that were true, wouldn't you? Why would you even think that? I've made my feelings pretty clear. Why aren't you listening?
You saved my life. You could have left me to die back in that warehouse, but you didn't. Someone who's only out for herself, who's just a thief, wouldn't do that.
Oh yeah? Who would?
A good person. That's who. A hero.
You know, after I found out you were Batman, I thought nothing else could surprise me, but you just keep on surprising me.
Do it. Oh, weird
That
noises.
was a weird noise.
Something to remember me by.
It's like biting into a peach, but with your lips pulled back.
Check your pockets.
It's been fun.
Yeah, definitely check your pockets.
You stay out of trouble. 'Cause if I catch you taking what's not yours again, I'll have to stop you.
I look forward to our next dance.
She certainly won't be in the sequel.
Nah.
No, not at all.
Lucius, I've got the key. hold on, Alfred's on the line. Hey, Alfred,
Bruce, Lady Arkham, she's here. I tried to keep them out, but
Alfred?
Alfred! Well, looks like
I
we're
hate
going
being
back.
right.